Morning guys, it's 5 a.m. Typically I get up around 5 a.m. normally. I know it's a very cliche start of the day thing, but I actually do it. Do I recommend it? Probably not. For me it sets up the routine to be up at 5 a.m. and get most of my stuff done before I really just start work, and it sets up the rest of the day to sort of fall in line. But do I think you need to do it? Absolutely not. So first thing I do when I wake up is just go brush my teeth, so we're gonna go do that, and then after that I'll get ready for the gym and head to the gym. Okay, so made my pre-workout and just got dressed and ready for the gym, grabbed all my bags because I'll be heading from the gym out afterwards, so we'll head to the gym and you can join me there.
My head in my hands, listen up, says my teacher. In front of the class, he says if you're not a believer, I've that's on you. Better shape up and pay your dues. I've that's on you. I'll be on a flight soon to Vienna singing. Ooh, gotta know all this propaganda. How do you do? Better getting with my own medicine for you. I'm never gonna make them think I'll stand there. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge, and I don't know that lose. Don't mind if I do. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge, and I don't know that lose. Don't mind if I do. Free as the wind, and as strong as a piece of amber. Give me a breath, like the fire you won't remember. Ooh, I'll be on a flight soon to the end, I'm singing.
Okay, we're back. I'm in the car now. I don't know how much more space I've got on
my phone, it kind of died halfway through, so I had to switch cameras, so I think there'll be a jump in quality or whatever, but I'm not aiming for perfection, just a general outline of the day. So I'm in the car now, we're going to head to the station. I typically, if I'm going to go into the city for the day, I catch the train in, so I park at a station nearby and then head the rest of the way. So we're going to head there now, and I'll show you what I do when I get there. So currently in Starbucks. Typically I start the morning by coming in here and doing a bit of work and stuff. So just currently working on the landing website, namely the blog. There's like a cache issue where when I post a new blog post, it doesn't automatically refresh and I have to redeploy the entire website. So it's kind of a bit, it's not very optimal. So I'm going to work on this for a bit and then we'll head into the actual office building that I normally use for most of the day. So yeah, I'm going to keep working on this. So guys, I've been using Start Space. So I actually ducked off to a meeting room here to explain it a little better. I didn't want to be too noisy in the actual co-working area. But Start Space is this really cool area in the State Library for startups to work on new ideas, products, pretty much any startup at all. And they're very supportive and very helpful, and there's a good community here and everything. So pretty much, it's been a long time since the last update. We've kind of gotten to where we are in the day, and I haven't really explained much. But essentially, since the last video I put out a while back, I've been working on my own startup. I did that part-time, and now I'm working on it full-time. But initially, I was doing software development, and I kind of garnered a lot more skills and ideas and things, and at the same time I had a lot of frustrations with dating apps, the actual just overall idea of how they function, what they do, their limitations. And as I was learning all these IT things, I figured, hey, like I can put this to good use. I can actually like try and build something that does stuff a little bit different, a little bit better. And there's a lot to learn on that journey. It's not as straightforward as just putting together an app. So I created Hooked, which is my company. And I built a prototype for a dating app that does a few different things that normal dating apps don't do. And to give you guys the quick rundown of it, the quick 30-second pitch of what Hooked is and how it's different, there's three main things. There's simple. So unlike some of the other dating apps, we don't ask a 30-point questionnaire. There's no large documents to fill out or anything, or difficult verification processes. It's just simple. A name, so we know what to call you. A photo, so we know who you are. A couple of information just for us to contact you and keep your account up to date and update you as your age changes and stuff like that. So we just get a date of birth and that. And that's pretty much it. Once you've done that, that's all you need to do. You're on there, you're inside the app, you can set your preferences and do whatever you want afterwards, but your account is live, people are seeing you, and they can figure out who you are and what you want. So it's simple. It's less than a minute to set up an account. I didn't want anything complex. I wanted the complex stuff to come from behind the scenes, from us, the team, and you guys just had a super smooth experience. The next one was rewarding. So rewarding just meant that I wanted more matches, more people, more everything. So it felt like a lot of the dating apps all have this giant catch where you would like get a match, but like you would miss it and it would give you like a little bubble being like, you missed a match. And it was like, hey, why do that? Like if there was a potential match, maybe I wanted to talk to them. Like, okay, I didn't say yes up front because maybe I accidentally swiped, or maybe I didn't look into that account too quickly. I was powering through it because it's a numbers game. And that didn't feel cool. That didn't feel right to me as a person that wants everyone to have the best opportunity in the dating world. It felt right to be like, well, hey, let's know you get a match. So we feed you more matches far more of the time than any other dating app that's out there. We tell you when someone's already liked you. We let you bookmark and go accounts to come back to them later if you don't want to decide. And we also let you go backwards through your ones. So if you accidentally swipe past someone, you just go back. None of that requires any more technical data or any more information. It's super simple for us to do, but it's just more rewarding for you guys. Like, I don't see why that was never just a thing that would have existed in dating apps. And the last one is mindful. So what I mean by that is there's a couple of different features that we have. The big one being time to reply. If you're in the serious mode, you're looking to properly date someone, you want to actually get to know them better and do better. One thing that annoys everyone is ghosting. You've sent a couple of messages, you really get along with this person, and then nothing, you're done. They disappear off the face of the planet, which has happened to me, it's happened to everyone, and it's something that we all agree is terrible, but yet nobody's done anything about it. We let the other person set the flow of the conversation. They can set a timeline to reply in, so they can say, hey, 2 or 3 days, and cool, if you don't reply in those 2 or 3 days, we'll prompt you, we'll remind you to send a message. Or if you don't want to send a message, you can unmatch the person, perfectly fine. But it's just a little reminder to keep you on track of your dating life, and you're following up with the people that you actually do connect with and the people that you do care about. We want those genuine connections, but we want it to be mindful. We want you to be on top of where you're at with your dating and not stringing anyone along. And there's a couple other things in that we do. There's just, like we stop people from sending images too early, but we do allow images. Okay guys, so I didn't actually get to finish up the video on that day. I ended up doing some other stuff and whatnot. So but yeah, pretty much just wanted to wrap up the video by saying that hopefully I post a bit more, give some updates on what we're doing, how we're doing it. For instance, at the moment we're working on some in-person events, so hopefully I'll be able to bring you some shots from that, what goes on. We're working on partnerships with other companies and teams, so hopefully I can, depending on how that goes and what we're allowed to discuss and everything, hopefully update you guys. And the idea is to help you, give you an idea as to how we got there, what we did, and hopefully just join the journey a little bit as I do between this and other hobbies and ideas. Just continue to post a bit more frequently. So hopefully you've learnt a little bit about Hooked, the idea that we're trying to get here, how we're going about it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully that'll be a little bit more specific and a little bit less of just a general update and more of an actual video on something that we're working on or something really cool. But this was just a general day in the life and a bit of a brief update. So I'll see you in the next video. It won't be as long, I promise. And enjoy enjoy your day.